Welcome back to part 2 of my digital cafe Pop In and Learn.
So you can see the bowling alley lights have wreaked havoc and they look like they have some kind of disease. One of the ways that I'm going to fix it is using color match. But if you try to color match in a photo frame, sometimes you get an error. So let's do it and see if it gives me that error. So you go to color and then match. It says this operation cannot be applied to the selected element that has effects. I was assuming it was going to do that, and it did. What we're going to do is we're going to right click and we're going to go to Photo, Edit. This is going to open our photo editor and it's going to ignore whatever effects are on that frame and let us do all the editing we want to. So we're going to go to Color Match. This is going to be a picture by picture basis. So my best guess on this was, let's see what it would look like if we color matched her shirt and say that that's St. Louis, that the U was white. So I, over here in the match colors, I clicked the white option. How about you click the U, because it's not letting me click. So really quickly, they went from red to somewhat normal, like they're still a little red, but that's way better than they were. Now I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And then she's like, yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit better. So we're going to do a little bit more tweaking. We're going to go up to temperature. Temperature is another. Before we had color match, temperature was like all I knew how to use. Temperature, if you have tones that are too warm, like too red or orange, or too cool, which would be like the blue greens, this is one way to fix that. So we want to take it from the red orange end and move it to the cooler end. So we would grab this slider and we would slide it over to be cooler and then let go and check and see if we like it better. And we do a little bit at a time to not kind of do it too much. What do you think, Sharon? Are you okay with that? Okay, so we'll say okay. So that's way better than the red faces that we started with. And then from there, if we wanted to, we could go in and maybe play around with next level editing, which maybe under color, we would go to brightness. And especially with faces, a lot of times I might go with midtones and just to give them a little more light around the face. That looks good. And then just because ladies of a certain age, we like a little sparkle. So this is where you're going to, I'm going to be your new best friend. You're going to go to Autofix and you're going to go Beautify Plus. Sometimes it's a little overzealous and you won't like it, but every once in a while you'll be like, I look good. You do Perfectly Clear Beautify Plus and it will put a sparkle in your eye. It'll thin your cheeks. It'll smooth any non-existent wrinkles. If you like it, then you say, okay. If you don't, you can hit cancel. So Sharon, are you happy with the results of that edit or would you like to hit cancel?
No, I like it.
All right, so we're going to say, okay. When you're done with all your changes, then you're going to say save, which is right here on the top right of this editing window. And then over here, it says embedded image. You're going to hit X. And now we're going to be back to her page in that window. And now she can do whatever she wants to as far as zooming in and out and moving in that opening. And you can see over here in the photo panel what original image we had to begin with. So we'll hit save for that so that it saves to her page.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can join us live next time on my digital cafe Pop In and Learn.